Wonder when this place is gonna get a church and a steeple. Because it's getting sacrilegious. At times. When Eric be on his grinds.
What is the video about, Nick?
Can you just let me play it? You are so impatient.
Well, why am I a big part of it? And Elsie
Yeah, I don't know. You're making it bigger than it ought to
I'm
be.
expecting the worst, you know.
It's one of those things where you let time pass and then it gets hyped up more and more, and it's like blah blah blah.
Nigga.
Bitch.
You ain't be doing shit like that to me, nigga.
Courtney, you lied to me. You lied.
What did I lie about?
You told me that Nick ran this whole thing.
No, I
He
didn't.
ran the company of talking with famous people.
I never said that, Taylor. Don't look at me like that.
Talking with famous people.
I do run shit, though.
You are a thespian.
I'm a thespian, yes.
You like to thesp.
When people get on my nerves, or people lie, or they engage in fuckery, I like to tell them about it.
You shoot from the hip.
Yes.
You're a straight talker.
No.
Eric and I have been discussing psychopathy.
Well, I don't always get to be fighty and have it win on like a feeler level. Typically, around here we get engaged in TI shit, and then I have to tap out because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That sounds like you make a good journalist, Ben.
Maybe, but no.
Sure you would. It's anything but objective.
Haha.
ENTP is not quite like the psychopath. They actually are very dependent upon positive, nice, friendly moods and atmospheres around them.
You're a goody two-shoes.
Oh, I'm a very good at two-shoes. I used to like to tell the teacher.
Why have you brought me here?
I like pudding.
What Nick has total charge of, especially now that Pepsi is gone, is closest person to the fucking camera.
You know, if you look into someone's eyes for long enough, they may fall in love with you. The greatest tactical geniuses have been the ESFPs. For instance, Julius Caesar, Hannibal, Monkey D. Luffy. It's the ESTP, I'd say, that's more likely to be, in its extreme form, lead to psychopathy. Oh, Courtney, you lie!
A way that a bunch of feelers diagnosed people who are assholes.
How much do you guys actually sleep?
Damn you all, I'm not getting any work done now for sure.
Good. Before Taylor was like, keep my name out of your mouth.
I inherited the high cheekbones. Narcissism is interesting. Like, the question is, where does it come from?
But you like to jump around topics, right? You're honestly dishonest.
Honestly, it's the honest ones you've got to watch out for because you never know when they're going to do something incredibly stupid.
That was cute.
There was some like timeless classic lines in there.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the first one?
The trailer, the one that was the trailer for a while?
Oh, yeah, you've seen it.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody else has too. I don't know, we have new people. I had to ask.
No, I haven't seen it.
It makes me appreciate this room and all of its chaotic bullshit and greatness.
I'm working on a montage myself. It's just like, is it gonna happen?
I wish we had another video of Eric yelling.
Oh, I have one. For
Fun.
sure. Elsie did, I assume. She's the one that's good at that. Courtney, I want to read you this poem that my ex sent me.
Ooh, romantic.
Is she trying to get back with you?
I want to ask you that. I have no fucking idea. I don't have to though. This is kind of like hijacking.
That's you. I'm about to take a shower though, so.
Well, it can wait for later.
Are you sure?
Yeah. She better do shits and shits.
I'm curious now.
I'll be quick with it. How about a thought wouldn't end? If it weren't for you, I'm afraid I'd just blend. And with all the broken people on earth living this life but never knowing their worth. It's into my life when I was so low, but that didn't stop you from getting to know how I truly am before I even knew. You took a broken heart and in time it grew. Not only back together, but in size too, for the love you gave was definitely true. You made me feel beautiful, safe, and so strong, but in return, the love I gave was all wrong. For the time I learned to love you like you deserved, you had checked out and your heart wasn't reserved. So I left because that's what you thought was best, but on the last day I put God to the test. I prayed for him to tell me if leaving was right, packing my things after our very last fight. On my way back inside, I dropped my keychain. Picking it up, one key didn't remain. The key to our house was laying on the ground. God had spoken, so I left without a sound. I do truly wish you the best in this life, and if one day I am to become a wife, I want you to know that there is not a replacement for you who saved me from being complacent.
Wow.
Right?
That was good. I mean,
She's good at poetry, at poems.
All right, cool. I was a little confused. I thought you said that you wrote that for her, and I was like,
no,
you're gonna be a wife one day.
The last poem I wrote was in 4th grade.
I wrote one like 2 weeks ago, but it was for my dad because his dog got run over.
Oh no.
Yeah.
that sounded like she was.
I think he loved that dog more than he loved me.
I think.
What do you think though, Courtney? What's your diagnosis of that? Like closure, I hope, type thing?
I would say either closure and hopefully you accept a healthy friendship. Or
Well,
wanting that. I mean, that's what it sounded like to me.
well, it all started when like her sister called me because her nephew, like every time they drive past our old house, he gets hysterical, like starts bawling his eyes out. And so she was like, I heard you're coming back to town, you gotta see him. And Kayla's there, we all talked, and then like she was like, oh yeah, I wrote you this poem. She didn't necessarily even expect to like send it to me. So that's the other part of it. But it was quite touching.
Instead of trying to decipher her emotional stance, why don't
I'm
you
not. I'm just gonna appreciate it and just
decipher like your own, and if you feel like you want to possibly rekindle a relationship with that person, then maybe you could try. Because that sounds like an open door.
yeah, but I don't want to
assume.
Well, I know that I could get back together with her, but that's not. I didn't leave her because I wasn't like I was wanting to leave. I left her because she was like not feeling like I don't know. I don't want to be with somebody who I'm not planning on being with for a while at this point.
That makes sense.
So, oh no. Yeah, no, I don't hate any of my exes. None of them hate me. Contrary to what this place has made of me, I'm not a monster. I'm just sloppy.
I like that. That's the way to put it. I think I'm gonna make that
It's honest. Yeah, I'm just sloppy.
I'm not a bad guy. I'm just sloppy.
And emotional at times, and I don't know where the line is. You know.
I feel that, man.
You know.
You got to keep crossing the line.
Things don't bother me very easily. Yes, exactly. Things don't really bother me. So, you know, like nobody's gonna. I don't know what offended means. Other than somebody calling me, I guess I get offended when somebody says I'm a bad person or that I lie and stuff, because I don't really do that. But then again, if I didn't do it, why do I care so much? So I don't know.
I only get offended when, like, you know, very important people to me tell me bad things.
Yes.
Or, like, negative things. It's like, yeah, if my mom was like, I don't know even about that, though. Like, because if I really think about it, if, like, my mom was to say, like, I'm, like, really disappointed in you, like, you're fucked up, I wouldn't be offended. I'd be like, holy shit, am I fucked up?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
She wouldn't just say that to fuck with me, so, like, am I really fucked up?
Well, my mom embarrasses me with how highly she talks to me, actually. She calls me, like, you know, very few people have the kind of mind you have, Nicholas. You can do anything you want.
Oh, shit, she dropped the long version of the name.
Yeah.
So you know it's real.
Well, I was their first kid, so I got help the longest and stuff.
I'm a middle child.
She kissed me like every. She said I would either be sleeping, feeding you, or kissing you. I was like, I see. That's why I'm so. That's why I think I'm Superman sometimes. Gotcha.
Sorry. I might be on here later. Is he on here?
Isn't that cool looking?
Wow.
Bye, Courtney.
Okay.
Ace, you're taking up so much more space. I can see that face.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, it's the face of grace.
The rhymes, dude, too fucking good. Oh my god, please stop.
Well,
it's playing again.
I only can rhyme good because I've been trying to do it so much, so frequently. I want to have more rhythmic speech.
It's funny because I actually just watched a video about that, about how like other people are like, man, I just don't really like talking to them. It's just like weird or whatever. A lot of times it's because they just don't understand the natural cadence of speech.
Right. Nor like the natural cadence of speech, but that can mean so many things.
Right. There's every conversation
It's
has
nuances. It's tonality. It's sometimes you got to say three things. You got to say things expressively in a row. You got to be on point with them. You got to be attentive, or whatever. Just it even doesn't even really mean much. Your Bach, play us something. Prove it. Is that your darkness sitting on your shoulder, smiling? The darkness within. Well, you better iron them out. But they look happy though, right? That's something to be envious about. I try to untangle my thoughts. Well, I'm just saying how it comes off. It's quite dark. It needs a little spark because it looks dark.